Are Gryphon legions any good in patch 6.0.3? This is where I left off from a Kislev roster review. There have been some changes to different units, which I smelled coming, but not to these. This is a unit to which opportunity costs apply, and a lot of people aren't going to get them for such reasons. But are they good? Yeah, they actually are. Recruited for 1250 gold and 312 upkeep per turn, on Ultra scale you get 60 entities with 6,960 health between them for 116 each. That's a lot of sixes. Armor is 110 on each entity with a shield that blocks 30% of small arms fire from the front. Leadership is 75 out of the stable. Speed 75 is paired with charge speed 108, so they're very active on the charge. Melee attack 34 is paired with attack interval 5.1, to some extent balancing being a pokey cavalry type, but I feel it's only to some extent. That's my veteran rank talking, it's not that I have hard math comparisons. So they're definitely there for charging into stuff. Melee defense 32 is equal to bog standard Empire Swordsman, and you can always check my Math Hammer video on armor and melee rolls, but the too long didn't do calculations version is that they're a lot better at soaking non-armor piercing hits than preventing them. Weapon damage of 40 is split between base 28 and armor piercing 12, a not uncommon split for traditional cavalry. Charge bonus is a princely 72, and mass is a decently beefy 1200. This unit can trigger by our blood, can hide in forest, causes fear interestingly enough, and has the glorious charge mechanic, which extends the charge bonuses and their decay rate to double the usual level. I think it's 15 seconds, feel free to correct me. Point is, in the 10 to 15 second range, their charges are still dangerous, whereas other units' charges are soft putty. Like with the Winged Lancers, relentless charges at 3 pips in the Redline skills offer speed plus 12%, charge bonus plus 18%, which is ridiculous and massive, and that's it for them for now. At rank 7, Horse Masters can offer plus 10% more speed, charge bonus plus 12 flat, so 84 before the percentage boosts kick in, and 15% missile resistance from all directions, not just the front. In the tech tree, Harbor Watch gives plus 2 recruit rank, certain techs offer plus 1 recruit rank for Kislev units generally, and Gryphon Lodge Secrets offers plus 15% weapon strength to this unit only, so if you're going to do this, abuse the unit mightily. So how do you use and abuse the Gryphon Legion? Well, that's pretty obvious, but I'm going to say it anyway. As wild gods of the charge, constantly going in, messing stuff up, and pulling out or pushing on to do it again somewhere else to someone else. Rounded charge bonus of 99, lasting for double the usual duration, and applying extra leadership penalties when hitting the flank or rear, penalties which do not count as psychology traits and therefore are effective on undead and demons, means this is a hammer that you should wield early, often, and until the other side stops moving. So basically any situation which does not reflect the above is suboptimal and is likely to get your Gryphons chewed up and spat out by angry hyenas. It takes a lot of work to get better than this, so for what you're paying at the point you're paying it, you're getting a very impressive shock cavalry unit. For all the good things I said about Winged Lancers, this unit has a bit more HP, substantially more armor, less speed, that's the big downgrade, a bit more leadership, significantly more melee attack and defense, a tiny bit more charge bonus, and a full 33% better weapon strength. Since this is otherwise a short monologue, yes, I will go into charge bonus math briefly. When charging, the first hit before any decaying bonuses applies the full charge bonus to each striking entity's melee attack, and then if that hits, to the weapon strength. So modified charge bonus 99 would mean melee attack 133 and weapon strength 139 per entity hitting. Now that's modifying the base melee attack, because it would be high. The heavy base damage may wind up being reduced significantly or substantially against armor, but entities struck need to reduce it by so much that they do not instantly die from that hit, or they just die. It gets a lot harder to inflict this on small single entities, still challenging against large ones, but sometimes you have no choice but to try. Anyway, those are the basics, and why you want that charge bonus working wonders for you as much as possible, but remember that you need anvils to work with, even if other cavalry volunteer for the role. But Kislev has some interesting mobile anvils mixed in. Take care and have fun taking your legion on a glorious road trip.